Hello, everybody in YouTube land. Welcome to George's Life. Peace, love, and understanding. I have a very special guest today. It's my youngest daughter, Sarah. Say hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
She's going to spend some time with her daddy today. We stopped here at a place called Todd's Inheritance. So when we get a car, we will show you. Be back in a minute. Hello, y'all. We are going to just do a short little visit here because they are not open today, and that's what we're going to do. But we're going farther down the road, and we're going to do a vlog on the War of 1812, which actually happened here in Maryland, in Fort Howard, Maryland, around 1814. Hello, this is my sister. This is Todd's Inheritance, National Register of Historic Places. Thomas Todd settled here from Gloucestershire County, Virginia in 1664. Homestead, he remained in Todd's family for more than 3 centuries. Farm once contained, and of course there's a million cars coming by. Anyway, 1,700 acres around the 17th century. Brick house was burned by the British soldiers September 14th, 1814, as they withdrew from unsuccessful assault on Baltimore, rebuilt on the site in 1816, remodeled in 1867. Pretty cool, y'all. I can't tell. And we're gonna walk up to the house. This is Todd's Inheritance. He owned like this. I will go around a minute. Farmed this ground. Pretty cool. It's an actual still working farm. The only one I believe in Fort Howard or Edgemere, Maryland. You can see the cows. But this is a house where the British came and they burnt it down. And I'm going to go show you farther down the road where the British built prison cells and all kinds of pretty neat stuff down there that was left during that war of 1812. Pretty neat. So here is called the Star Spangled Bannered Historical National Trail. A heavy price. Many little stories on here about Todd's inheritance, things that happened. There's a Private Bernard. Todd paid dearly for having his home used for military purposes. When the British threatened Baltimore in 1813, it was the headquarters for the American troops who guarded the Patapsco Neck River, that is. Todd's property also served as a signal house and horse carrier station that mounted sentries and stations here on September 11th, 1814. Hurry to announce the British have arrived to retaliation. Enemy soldiers torched the house and outbuildings. Yep. So this is our brief little stay. This is the home. They are actually back here where my finger is a grave where they're all buried, the family. And a few years ago back, believe it or not, one of the family members was buried there. But we will see you down in Fort Howard, Maryland. Say bye. We are entering Fort Howard Park. So if you ever come to Fort Howard, Maryland, I'm down here. I know some of my stuff's in the way, sorry. I'm down here and check this place out. I'm going to vlog it right now. Peace out. Welcome to Fort Howard Park. One over here to this board. So you can see the kind of things that are here. But we will visit those. Fort Howard. The Bulldog at Baltimore Gate. I'll try to get closer. If you want to pause this and check it out, that's up to you. And Sarah is with me. We're going to go down this path as we go on our way. And they have a few sites you can see. I mean, I'm not going to continuously video as we walk, but we will get into certain parts of this place that you will see. We'll see you when we get there. Okay, y'all. We are traveling down here. These places that we see were built, I believe they were built by the British during the War of 1812. Up here we're going to see, it's called a Battery Quay. That's what they call this place. And it will explain as I stop by each one. I mean, here's some, they built these places. You can go inside. Small. Probably had a gunnery or somebody in here. Well, before we go in here, this is what this place is. What they did back in those days. It's a battery quay. Battery quay is a concrete emplacement that housed 8 12-inch mortar mounted on cartridges. The battery was named for Francis Scott Key, who wrote the Star Spangled Banner. The mortars were installed Fort Howard 1898 to impede 4 mortar each. The pits are separated by the main battery structure and house a power plant and multitude storage. The battery was deactivated in 1927. This is what it looks like in the inside as they fortified these things. You can see there's steps. Can't go up the steps. I guess you can go around there. Probably hear my echo. But that's what this place is.
Normally the steps wouldn't be covered, but it's just overgrown.
Okay. And we know that. Alright, we will travel back this way. Okay, we are walking around seeing more of this. As you can see, we have bars on here. I guess this where a lot of the prisoners were. They made them into bathrooms. Isn't that swell? Let's see if the water fountain works. Ain't getting nothing out of that one.
I haven't seen a water fountain that worked in ages.
But that's what these are. These were, I guess, prison cells at one time.
It says it's a powerhouse.
Well, if they got bars there, maybe they were prison cells too. I don't know. The powerhouse. As you can see and read that, that's what it was. Pretty cool. The harbor defense. If you'd like to pause and read that also, you may. The harbor defense, controlled mines and mine casemate. Pretty neat. As we travel, I'm going to try to get each and every one of these little signs that they have on this trail. Down here in Fort Howard, Maryland. It's pretty cool. This is a Vietnam village. They're showing different things here, but what not happened here. But this is, they're showing you, which is pretty cool. Like I said, if you want to read any of these things, you can always pause and check it out. It's pretty cool. And as we keep going with my darling daughter Sarah this way, as we travel back here, You will see a building, which I think was like officers' quarters. I'm sure it'll say something about it. I was able to come in here and get in there one day, but let's see if we are today. Here we are. Pretty neat. Don't know if we can get in there. This place here is says fire control tower. As you can see. If you'd like to read some of this again, you know what I said before, pause and you'll be able to read probably most of all of it. We'll try to get up close and check it out. I don't know if we'll be able to see in there. I think they have it closed off. You know, I think what they do to these places down here in Edgemere, Maryland, they use these places for a haunted house. Now, years ago, I remember growing up, you was able to get in and check out these places, but you can't even see the windows. There's a little crack up here. Let me go see if I can get a picture of it. Can't even see inside there. I tried to, y'all. I tried to. Let's go over here and see what this sign says. And it says, here we go. The civilian contractors of all Fort Howard. Okay. I guess that was what was back in the day. I know it's pretty dark up top. You can't see. Like I said. And we're on our own. See you on the next stop. Here we are at another fortified place. This is called a battery closet. That's what they call these. It says Ellicott period gun battle was built in 1900. It was named for the Lieutenant Levi Cloget, who died in 1814 defending Fort McHenry. The battery was armed with two 3-inch rapid-firing guns and mask cartridges. The guns defended the northern flank of the Fort Howard. 1920, the battery was closed. Here, you can go inside one of these little places, so we'll go inside. See what's going on in here. Usually, this is what's inside. I guess this was storage for, they would store their weapons, their guns and stuff. Okay, here's some steps. We're gonna see what's up here. I'm taking it easy. A lot of climbing ain't fun for me. But this is what's up here. My daughter's probably already walked around. Up here, I guess they could see, as you'll be able to see, the Chesapeake Bay, if you can see it through these waters. We'll be able to check it out. See you on the way down. I wanted to record this. This little circle right here is where they held the guns. That's where, as if anything was coming off of the Chesapeake Bay around it, you know, they would have the guns. They have a couple of these. We'll probably check out the other ones on the way down here. You follow the path with Sarah. We'll see you at the next place. These are some of the paths you can walk down while you're here. If you want to go look at part of the Chesapeake Bay here in Maryland and Baltimore. Pretty cool. I'm going to pause when we get there. Hey guys, here we are. Tripping over sticks. opening up out into the Chesapeake Bay. Here we go. Beautiful outside today. Sarah, be careful. We got her on the rocks. Beautiful place. Gorgeous, isn't it, y'all? This is part of the Chesapeake Bay that Fort Howard would defend at that time. Over there, if you can see it. I don't know, I'm gonna try to get it for you. That is the Bay Bridge. All the way out in Salisbury, Maryland. That bridge will take you to Ocean City, Maryland, if you can see it. But that is the bridge, and that was the view at Todd's farm. Pretty cool. My daughter's sitting by the dock of the bay. Yep, Chesapeake Bay. Pretty big. I think the Chesapeake Bay is the biggest bay in the United States. Hello, Sarah. Say hi. Yep, pretty cool. We'll be going to another part of this Fort Howard Park, and we'll see you there. Just passing through this tree, it looks like it was struck by lightning. That's pretty much probably what happened to it. Is that pretty wild? Struck by lightning. Wow. You can see something. If you can see all the way top up there where it's exactly probably what happened. Pretty wild. As my daughter was saying, what was you saying, Sarah? What do they do here?
They do the dungeons where people will dress up and do scary stuff for Halloween.
Yeah.
I've never actually gone, but I want to.
Yeah, this is a little park right here. You can have a little picnic, go down there and see the water. Yep, it's pretty cool. I went to another part here. Check it out. This is Artillery District of Baltimore. The Bulldog Gate, as they called it again. Like I said, I'll stay here for a couple minutes. That's what they had during the Spanish-American War. Pretty neat. I know a little place a lot of people probably don't know about this place in Fort Howard. As we go here, this is another, I believe, a battery. This is where they had guns set. Here's a gun set here. I'm sure somebody knows what this is. Big old cannon. As you can see, another shot of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. Gorgeous. And we will come over here. Yes, I don't think the spotter pots were here in the war of 1812, 14, or 1814. I'm sure they would have liked it. And there she is, the zombie girl. I'm going to walk up in here. Check this place out. As you can see, when you look on the floor, is where they had the guns at. And I'm a little tall for this place. Okay. That's where they had the guns. This would be their view. It would be their view. As they looked, like I said, out to the bay. Pretty cool. Gosh. Yeah, next we're coming up here. Up here's a little bit of art. I would call that doo-doo brown art. There you go. I hope that made your day, y'all. That's hilarious. My daughter loves it so much. She is going to take a picture of it.
It's a video, actually.
Pretty wild. That was hilarious. We'll walk up here for a minute. Just show you the view. You know, probably where a lookout would be. You could see, you can get a better view of the water. I know that tree doesn't help, but this was your view. Just imagine all the trees not being there. Yeah. Like I said, they have Gun there. And another gun right there. Pretty cool. Yes, my daughter's going to go check out one of the cannons over here. And she likes the little art around here. See what we got here on our electrical boxes. Looks like from, what's the show, Sarah?
The plank?
Futurama. What's the robot's name?
Oh, the robot Bender.
Bender. All right, over here we're gonna let Sarah check out this big old cannon. And she checks it out. It's pretty neat.
This is my guess of how this works, and it is not accurate, I think. Some guy would stand back here, move around, pull it and stuff.
No.
There's seats, and so you gotta take the wheels. There's two on this side, and
Yes.
you rev them up.
This wheel was probably to lift it up. This handle was to put the shell in.
Yeah, you take this
And we'll go to the other side.
put the bomb in it.
It's a big shell. It's like a giant bullet. It really isn't a bomb.
Somebody sits here when you
Yes.
move it.
These are, one of these will make probably this wheel, make the thing turn this way and that way. The other handle I showed you made it go up and down. The other one will probably bring it forward. They would take this cannon itself forward or back, I think, to make sure you had distance. But that's what this is. It's pretty big. It's got wooden, it has wooden wheels. Pretty wild.
On this side we got the lever where you pull it and it goes off.
Yep, but you can explain that on this side. Well, we'll go over there because that's on that side. Like I said, if you want to come, you can have picnics and parties here. It's pretty cool. Another level for her.
You grab it and you pull it and it comes out. But there's no hole because
No.
they blocked it.
No. Hey everyone. Just trying to get a few shots of me and my little girl in here. That's what I want to do so we can have some memory. If the good Lord ever happens to come get me, she can have some photos of me and her hanging out down here at Fort Howard. That's what we're doing. Alrighty, we shall return in a moment. Well, we're heading to the main real big part. This is where they held prisoners and everything. You come down here, of course you have the lookout or probably guns up top up there. But down here, during the Halloween days, maybe my daughter can tell you what's going to happen down here during Halloween. They have a little scary show and they call it the Dungeons. And she's lived here for a while. She's just never been there.
Forever.
She lived there all her life, just like me. But these little places here are prison cells. All the way down there. It's pretty wild. I'm going to pause this for a moment. There we go. We are going to explore this place. I think there's a few of these buildings that are open. We'll check them out. Thank God there's some shade, y'all. It's pretty warm as we walk down. Can you imagine the people locked in these cells? Like I said, these are blocked off because they have the dungeons. A haunted kind of house thing here. Some of them down here used to be open. We'll see. Hopefully. But it's pretty neat. Looking up top. It's pretty wild. You get up there. Over here, Next to it is the Searchlight Powerhouse. Just a shell. Most of these places are shells of what they used to be. You got a picnic table in there. It's pretty wild. Well, hopefully I'm trying to see if we can get in to one or two of these. I'm going to go check this cell, which it has lots and lots of spider webs in. And of course it's locked. As you can see inside there, amongst the spider webs. Ooh! Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, it's funny. Oh. So, from what I could see, there's none of these are really open. And I don't know, and I don't think you can get up top up there. But this is where they kept all the prisoners. Pretty cool. Well, as we travel, I think, down to the end of our path, I think it was pretty fun. And trying to duck under this tree. Here we go. Pretty cool. Yeah, y'all, it's this place here in Fort Howard, Maryland. We're around the War of 1812 happened around 1814 here. And a lot of those places we saw were built early 1900s, but it's pretty neat. And we're heading to the end of the path. Me and my daughter. And we're getting there. And the bugs flying all around my face. As we travel to the end of our road here, which is pretty, it's nice. I don't mind walking this path. This is good exercise for me. We're going to end up where my vehicle is. So if you ever come to Fort Howard, Maryland, this is a nice little trail that you can travel, which I need to do more often. So that's what I like to do. There's a very historic hospital that's right next to us. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's Fort Howard Hospital. Maybe you'll be able to see it up here. I don't know.
We could go hiking.
Whew, I just did do some hiking. Yep, as you can see some of that Fort Howard Hospital. You know, when I was in 9th grade, I volunteered at this hospital. It was pretty wild. So don't know if I can get to see any more of it. But yeah, over there is Fort Howard Hospital. Pretty cool. Well, we're getting to the end of this road. It's been fun. I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I have 22 subscribers. I'm very happy. And I enjoy when somebody enjoys my vlogs. And this is George's Life. Peace, love, and understanding. With my special guest, Sarah Ashley, my youngest daughter. I thank her for being with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. God love you and peace out. Please subscribe and like.